Hello, welcome back to Dana Mahone Wellness, and today I'm going to show you how to make a matcha latte. So this is in my RV kitchen. This little area was designed as a wine area with a wine rack, and there were typically wine glasses actually when I moved in, but it's my tea, coffee, elixir bar, and I love it. So I recently started using a product from a company called Soooo. Oh, when I do that, I know it's backwards, but it's Soooo. It's a Canadian company all about tea and basically elixir making and all the tools that you need to make an amazing beverage and the perfect cup of tea and the perfect pot of tea and the perfect matcha. So matcha can be bitter for sure, and typically when you order one at a coffee shop, there's like a vanilla syrup or something that's added in there to sweeten it. I don't personally do that here. I don't add a syrup ever, but if I were to sweeten it, I might put in a little bit of honey. This one is a sweet matcha, so it has some stevia leaf extract, which is awesome, cocoa butter powder, and some organic cane sugar. So it is already exactly how I'm gonna want it to taste in the package, which is awesome. And there's only 1 gram of sugar per serving, which is also great. And what is important with matcha is not to use too much because it's very powerful. And like I said, if it can be bitter, this one won't be, but if you're not used to matcha and you're not used to the taste, sometimes you'll grab a teaspoon and put a whole bunch in and it's way too much. I learned that actually the hard way the very first time I made it. So this little spoon is actually a matcha spoon, specifically for this reason. So it's just that little amount. And I'm going to put it into my mixer cup because, and you just heard, I think you heard the hot water going. I like to blend my drinks. If you know anything about me and you've ever watched me post a photo of my beverages, I like them blended and kind of frothy. So I'm actually just putting a little bit of hot water. It says a cup, but I'm also going to be using my frother to froth me up some coconut milk. Now, I generally, to be honest, would make my own almond milk or nut milk, but I ran out and I ran to the store. So that's what we do sometimes. So this is an unsweetened coconut milk. It's only got 45 calories per cup. There's no sugar in it, so it's a nice clean option. Now, if you don't want to blend your beverages, just get yourself a handy dandy whisk and you can give it some froth and some body. I just like to blend mine. So I'm going to wait for that to froth, which doesn't take long. It smells really, really good. And then I'm going to add my coconut milk and put it all into my blender, froth it up, and put it in one of my favorite cups. So I think we all have sort of our favorite little mug, or this is definitely one of mine. It was a gift from my aunt, and I just love the way it fits in my hand. I'm not a handle kind of gal, so I love it. Now, some of the things that you can, if you have a frother and you froth, say, milk or cream, those ones will typically froth really quickly, and they'll really go like super duper fluffy. It depends on the consistency of the milk and the nut milk. It may or may not get fluffy, but that's also why I put it into my blender. So sometimes I'll add coconut oil as well, just to give it a little bit of extra fuel for my brain. But because there's some nice fats in a coconut milk, I don't feel like I have to. Like there's 4.5 grams of fat in a coconut milk, so I feel like my brain's gonna kind of get what it needs. If you wanted to go even more elaborate, I suppose, you could add like an additional cacao. This one is loaded with MCT oil, turmeric powder, black pepper, so you could do like a double chocolate matcha. But because this one already has white chocolate, I'm just going to see how it tastes. This is my very first time trying it, and it doesn't usually take that long, but that's okay. So my sister had bought me this sweet little frother and a little mini espresso machine. There we go. And I use this frother almost every single day. I was going to say, yeah, almost every day. No, but I use it every time that I make an elixir, which is every day. The only time I wouldn't use it, if I'm making a sort of a traditional bulletproof where it's just coffee, butter, and coconut oil, then I have nothing to froth and I wouldn't put it in there. So I'm just going to make noise for a second. And one thing I might actually add that I just forgot about, but I'm going to see, it smells so good, is I also got this vitamin D boost caramel mocha. Actually, I think I will add it. I tried it last night before bed and it was delicious. It's got organic button mushrooms. That's the main source of vitamin D, and it is gives you like 130% of your daily recommended vitamin D, which is really great, especially for a West Coaster in the winter. So I'm going to be using that every day, but I'm just going to give it another quick blend. So of course it's going to go from green to kind of muddy brown. That's okay. That's where all the nutrients is in the superfoods that you add. And there we go. One day I'll get a videographer who can show all the angles of my videos. Perfection. And cheers to you. It's like really subtle and mellow, but like chocolatey and matcha-y, so it's like earthy, and the button mushrooms from that vitamin D booster give it a beautiful earthy taste, but the sweet chocolate gives a nice sweetness. So and it's beautiful. So yeah, there you go, sweet white chocolate matcha with the vitamin D caramel mocha booster. Have a great day, and I'll put some comments in the comments below with some ways for you to check out these products. Okay, ciao for now. See you next time.